Chess friends, how are you? Hope you are good, and today I will show you the 6000 Elo chess game, between AlphaZero and me. I set the GUI as infinite level with 16 cores and it can produce up to 6000 Elo rated moves. In this game, I sacrificed the rook, knight and bishop against AlphaZero. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. So I started the game with e4, here AlphaZero didn't play standard opening like e5 or c5, he played Scandinavian defense with d5. AlphaZero always loved to play unexpected openings like bird, king's Indian and so on because he is a self-independent computer. So I take the pawn, knight f6 to target the pawn, and here, many players play c4 to protect the pawn. It is not the best move because it weakens the light squares. Black will be more active in the diagonal and center, so I played knight f3, knight takes d5, d4 and Alpha chooses to play Richter variation, so bishop e2. My idea is to grab the center with c4 on my next move. Bishop here castle, short castle, and I played h3 first. Alpha played b6, double fumetto bishop opening. His opening is very unexpected to me, however the double bishop fumetto cannot be activated on different diagonals except one. e6 c5 is the future plan, so rook e1 bishop e7 c4, knight to f6 knight c3 e6. This pawn structure is called Rama formation pawn structure. This prevents any kind of knight attack and it also prevents light square bishop activity. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light, so I move up my dark square bishop to support the knight outpost. He centralized his knight first on e4 with bishop. You shouldn't take the knight because the light bishop will activate on this diagonal, which is why I played knight b5 to target the pawn. He had to play the knight a6 and his knight became passive. We have bishop d3 knight d6 a3, and you shouldn't take the knight because it will open up my c file. And he played knight b8, passivating the knight to get a better square, rook c1, and he played a6, to kick out my knight. Here I thought myself, I have a very good bishop diagonal, rook will get an awesome c file after moving the pawn. The light bishop is snipering to the king structure and I have another half open rook file. That means that it's the correct time to sacrifice the rook. I mean the knight, it's x-ring to the knight. If you dare to take the knight, let me show you the variation. Then c5 will come to target the knight. After takes, you are about to lose the knight with bishop and pawn. If you play 200 Elo move bishop takes b2 to get an extra move, then bishop takes knight will come. You have to move back your queen, then rook b1, bishop g7 and ops. You will lose your rook. In this life we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. So he played rook a7, I thought myself again, I have the rook file, bishop diagonal. So it's time to sacrifice another piece. I sacrificed, yes you are right, the rook. He captured the rook with f takes e6, knight takes e6 to fork the queen, rook and the bishop, queen escapes, so I take the rook. Now I really sacrificed the knight. You can count the pieces, bishop takes d6, queen takes d6. And chess friends, if you want to play like Stockfish, then you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will get amazing chess contents from me. We have knight e7 to protect the square and activating the bishop at the same time, so I played queen d7 with a threat of moving the knight like a boss to create troubles for black. The knight will destroy you because you don't have a good pawn structure. Because I destroyed your pawn structure by sacrificing my rook and knight long time ago, so we have queen f5 to offer queen exchange. I showed middle finger to the AlphaZero with the bishop e6, so queen f6, knight g5, another brilliant move to show him who is the real boss. If you take the knight, then queen d4 check will kill your position. queen f6 will simply lose your queen, so if you play bishop g7 then queen d8 check will come, bishop blocks queen takes bishop, knight here and checkmate. Game will be over, so back to the position, we have bishop c6 to target it, Alpha could play bishop take. In the game. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined, so wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye bye, take care, see you soon.